walk around, get to know each other, go to the food court, get something cheap.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? There has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten, because men are cheap.
She gets them, but she can't keep them. But I mean, what she fails to understand through her rant is that it's the man's imperative to get, while it's the woman's imperative to keep. Through her feminist empowerment, now she speaks like a man. There is no empowerment in getting men, because your version of getting men is having sex with them. That, for women, has little to no value. Your strength is fake, and your ego is that of a man. Your presence and the way that you speak about those that have funded your lifestyle repulses me. You would think that your level of digital harlot will come across a lot more understanding from the men that you've scammed throughout your life. It is beyond ironic to call the men cheap and easy while you've put 7,000 terabytes of data of your insides being torn out by your own admission to little to no money. What we're hearing from you right now is the projection of the hate that you have for yourself for making that mistake.
She belongs to the street. Percocets, Miley Percocets.
Did a husband cross the line when he...
Are men really the easiest thing in the world, as claimed by Mia Khalifa? If you're unfamiliar with the name, Mia Khalifa is a former adult film actress who has since ventured into various forms of entertainment, gaining a significant online following. Her statement, suggesting men are easy to get, is a provocative claim that raises many questions. On one hand, it might be easy for her to attract men for short-term flings, but on the other, she has struggled to maintain long-term relationships. Adding to the controversy, she often refers to men as cheap and easy, despite building her career off of male viewership. She profits from these same men who subscribe to her website to watch her content. Yet she seems to struggle with showing respect towards them. So let's dive deep into this claim and try to understand what Mia Khalifa actually means. Mia Khalifa, a well-known figure in the adult entertainment industry, has publicly claimed that men are the easiest thing in the world. This bold statement, coming from a woman who has been in the public eye and has had her fair share of relationships, certainly raises eyebrows. It's a claim that has sparked a lot of conversations and debates. It seems to imply that men, in her experience, are easily swayed or influenced, and perhaps they are not difficult to attract or win over. But what's interesting is that while Mia might have found it easy to attract men, keeping them for a long-term relationship or commitment seems to be a different story. This begs the question: are men truly the easiest thing in the world, or are they just easy to attract but hard to keep? Moreover, it's worth noting that Mia's claim might be influenced by her profession and the industry she's been a part of. In her line of work, attracting men might indeed be relatively easy. However, this doesn't necessarily translate to all men in all situations in life. Furthermore, Mia has been known to refer to men as cheap and easy. This is a bold statement, especially considering that a significant portion of her fan base and the people who supported her career are men. Many of them have subscribed and paid to watch her content. It's an interesting paradox. On one hand, she states that men are easy, yet on the other hand, she seems to struggle with maintaining long-term relationships with them. However, is there any truth to her claim, or is it just a controversial statement made by a controversial figure? To understand Mia's claim, it's important to look at her personal life and her relationships with men. Mia Khalifa, known for her candid personality and outspoken views, has had her fair share of relationships. Yet, despite her claim that men are easy to get, she's faced challenges in maintaining long-term relationships. This might seem counterintuitive, given her reputation and the attention she receives from men worldwide. Her past is marked with brief encounters and short-lived relationships, a pattern that contradicts her claim. She's been engaged twice, and both times the relationships ended before they could culminate in marriage. It's clear that while she may find it easy to attract men, keeping them for the long run seems to be a challenge. So why might this be? Could it be that men don't want to be with women who have been around the block? Or could it be the fact that men don't want to be with women who had their insides rearranged by many men, and for many men to see on the internet? Mia has also been known to refer to men as cheap and easy, a statement that has drawn a lot of criticism. One might argue that this dismissive attitude towards men may also play a role in her struggles with long-term relationships. Furthermore, it's worth noting that much of Mia's fame and income have been built off the support of men. Men have subscribed to her website, watched her content, and contributed significantly to her success. Yet she's been criticized for failing to show respect to the very audience that has supported her career. It's clear that Mia's personal life and her relationships with men are more complex than she lets on. While she may find men easy to get, her struggle to maintain a long-term relationship tells a different story. Clearly, Mia's personal life tells a different story. But what about the men she's referring to? Mia's claim has sparked controversy among men, many of whom she has built her career off. From Miami to Moscow, men across the globe may have a bone to pick with Mia Khalifa's assertion. They argue that it's a gross oversimplification to categorize them as easy. Yes, physical attraction can be an initial pull, but the dynamics of human relationships are far more complex. Many men feel that they are not just seeking a fleeting moment of pleasure, but a genuine emotional connection, a partner with whom they can share the ups and downs of life. Moreover, men are not a homogeneous group. They come from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. Each man carries his unique set of values, beliefs, and expectations. To lump them all together as cheap and easy is to ignore this rich diversity. There's also a clear distinction between attraction and commitment. A man might be attracted to a woman based on her physical appearance, but this doesn't necessarily translate into a desire for a long-term relationship. Commitment requires shared values, mutual respect, and emotional compatibility. It's not just about physical attraction, it's about building a life together. Mia's career, largely built on her physical appeal, offers a skewed perspective. The men who follow her, pay for her content, are attracted to her persona, her physicality. It's not fair to generalize these men as representative of all men. It's like saying all women are gold diggers, because some are attracted to wealthy men. Men are not just mindless beings driven by their primal urges. They have feelings, emotions, dreams, and desires. They crave respect, understanding, and love. They are not cheap and easy. They are complex, multifaceted individuals with their unique strengths and weaknesses. So it seems that men have a different take on this issue, but what's the final verdict? Based on our analysis, it's clear that Mia Khalifa's claim is complex and multifaceted. While it's true that her fame and allure might make it easy for her to attract men, securing a lasting, meaningful relationship is a different story altogether. This isn't to say that men are particularly hard to keep, rather it underlines the fact that any relationship requires mutual respect, understanding, and commitment. It's also important to remember her characterization of men as cheap and easy. While it might have been said in jest or out of frustration or mindlessness, it's a statement that dismisses the very audience that has contributed to her success. It's a reminder that words have power and influence, and they should be used responsibly. In the end, it's not about who's easy or hard, but about understanding and respecting each other's perspectives and experiences. If you like this video, please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe with bell notifications, and share.